You ever look in the mirror and just not recognize the person staring back? It feels like you aged 5 years, maybe even 10, practically overnight. That tired, kind of puffy, dull look. Well, what if I told you that might not be aging at all? What if it's actually stress, literally written all over your face? Let's get into it because this is a game changer. So, this is the big question, right? We have to figure out what we're actually dealing with here. Because one is, a pretty natural part of life. But the other? The other is a direct result of what's happening inside your body. And the best part? You can actually do something about it. Just look at the difference here. Natural aging is, well, it's gradual. It's predictable. But what we're calling cortisol aging, man, that hits you like a ton of bricks. It's sharp, it's sudden. The source material I was reading put it perfectly. It's like someone just turned down the light on your skin. All of a sudden, everything just looks a bit dull, a bit deflated. That's the look. Okay, so who's the main character in this story? Let's talk about cortisol. Now, this hormone is designed to be your protector, your bodyguard, but we're going to see how when our survival mode gets stuck in the on position, it can become the #1 saboteur for your skin. See, in short bursts, cortisol is amazing. It's your body's own little superhero. It's what helps you slam on the brakes to avoid a car accident or gives you that jolt of energy for a big presentation. The problem isn't cortisol itself, not at all. The problem is how long it's sticking around. And this quote just nails the problem with our modern lives, doesn't it? Our bodies are reacting to a stressful email, a looming deadline, or a million notifications with the same ancient wiring designed to save us from, a saber-toothed tiger. That stress switch gets flipped on, and it never gets a chance to flip back off, so the cortisol just keeps on coming. And what does that do to your face? Well, it's not pretty. It literally starts to break down collagen and elastin, the very things that keep your skin plump and bouncy. It cranks up inflammation, which is why you see that constant puffiness. It weakens your skin's protective barrier, slows down repair, and, get this, it even locks your facial muscles into these tense patterns, basically carving stress lines right into your face. It is a direct biological attack. And it goes even deeper than just the chemistry. It becomes physical. A real feedback loop starts to form. Your emotional stress creates a physical tension in your face. And then your nervous system starts to memorize that tension as its new normal. Just think about it for a second. What do you do when you're focused or stressed? Do you pinch your brow? Do you clench your jaw while you sleep? Do you hold your lips in a tight line? These aren't just little habits. Over time, you are training your facial muscles to hold a mask of stress. Your face is literally practicing tension all day long. Okay, deep breath. After all of that, here's the single most important thing you need to hear today. This is not a one-way street. Because your skin is a living, breathing, adaptive organ, this damage can be undone. Cortisol aging is reversible. You have so much power here. So, how do we actually do it? Well, spoiler alert, it's not about finding one magic cream. We need a real holistic plan. One that deals with the skin, sure, but also with the nervous system that's been running the show. So let's get into that plan. Here's our roadmap. It's a 4-part strategy. First, we have to turn off the alarm system that's causing the problem. Second, we have to physically release all that tension that's been stored up in the face. Third, we give the body the fuel it needs to rebuild. And finally, we support all that good work from the outside. It's a full circle approach. Part 1 is all about sending your body a new signal, a signal that says, hey, the danger is over. You can stand down. And these things, they aren't just nice ideas. They are physical commands to your nervous system. Just 3 minutes of slow, deep belly breathing can literally shift you out of that fight or flight mode and stop the flood of cortisol. All right, next up, we have to deal with the physical memory of stress that's literally being held in your facial muscles. Things like facial massage or using a gua sha tool, they're not just about feeling pampered. They're about manually breaking up that tension, getting the circulation moving again, and basically teaching your face how to relax. You are literally telling your face, it's okay to let go. So once the system is calm and the tension is released, your body is ready to repair. But it needs the right building blocks. Think of protein as the actual bricks for rebuilding collagen. But you can't build a wall without mortar, right? That's vitamin C. It's absolutely essential for that collagen building process.
And then you've got things like omega-3s, which are like the fire department for your skin, actively putting out all that information stress caused.
And finally, this is where we can really boost all that internal work with some smart topical products. Peptides, they're like little text messages telling your skin, hey, make more collagen. Retinoids are like a foreman on a construction site, speeding up the process of clearing out old, tired cells. And ceramides, think of them like the grout between your bathroom tiles. They rebuild that protective barrier that cortisol destroyed, locking moisture in. See how they work so much better now that you've handled the root cause? So what happens when you actually do all this? You get that glow back. And I want to be really clear, that's not just some nice, poetic idea. It is a real, measurable, biological process. Your face knows how to remember peace just as much as it learned how to hold tension.
Let that one sink in for a minute. The radiance, the vibrancy we associate with health and happiness, it's not magic. It's physiology. It is the visible proof that your body has shifted out of defense mode and into repair mode. And this is what that repair mode actually looks like. Blood flow improves, bringing that rosy color back to your cheeks. Collagen production ramps up, so your skin feels firmer. Inflammation goes down, so the puffiness drains away. And those clenched muscles, they soften, they lift. It's the biology of looking and feeling truly rested.
And that's really the whole point, isn't it? This isn't about chasing some impossible ideal or trying to look like a completely different person. It's about peeling back those layers of stress to find the version of you that's been underneath it all along. It's about coming back home to yourself. So, if there's one idea I want you to walk away with, it's this. Aging is a part of life, for sure, but the accelerated, damaging aging that comes from chronic stress, that part is optional. You have the ability to opt out. The next time you look in the mirror, try to see a story instead of a collection of flaws. Your skin is giving you feedback. It's telling you what your body and your nervous system have been through. It's not asking you to be perfect. It's just asking for a little more balance. So, what story is your face telling you today?